Hi, good evening. So tonight's lessons are they're kind of similar places. So we've done the single whip, after that diagonal flying, needles at the bottom sequence, and now we're going into the waving hands that heads up to the kick sequence. And on the other side, we're doing the single whip, which happened last week on the first part. So anyway, complicated, sounds complicated, but let's start and we'll see. It's just that those two sequences are quite similar, and it's just a coincidence that we happen to be doing those two sequences at around the same time. So anyway, let's get started and we do some work. So I end this here. So let's do the short form as far as that single whip, and then we'll do the waving hands that leads up to the kick sequence. So exciting. So heels together, and let's just take a moment to feel the whole body from the top of the head down into the soles of the feet. We'll sink and turn. Step out nice and wide and relax on into the left foot. Bring the right foot round on the heel, opening the shoulder blades, and we pull the shoulders back. Our hands rest on cushions there. Sinking the left, the arms float up and down. So we turn on the heel to make the ball. Ward off left, ward off right, yield with the left, yield with the right, ward off and press. Yield on the front foot, yield on the back foot, push with the right, push forward with the left, and we have single whip. Weight in the right, and then into the left for lifting hands. Pull down, shoulder stroke, white crane spreads wings. Step out with the left foot, brush left knee and push. Play guitar and brush left knee and push. And then we sit back, turning on the heel of the left. Fold the right hand over, brush right knee and push. Sit back, turning on the heel of the right. Fold the left hand, brush left knee and push. Play guitar again. Step out for brush left knee and push. And now I'm just adjusting for space here. Step back. We pick up the right foot, sink into the right, bringing the fist to the hip. Turn left and release the back foot and step out with the left and punch with the right. And then withdraw, staying in the front foot, round the back foot, push with the left, push forward with the right, and crossing hands. So I'm just going to step up for space. So we sink in the left and step around with the right for embrace the tiger, return to the mountain. Ward off with the right, and then yield with the left, yield with the right, ward off and press. Yield around the front foot, yield around the back foot, push with the right, push forward with the left. We have a little turn right, and we bring the right foot round on the heel. Press the left palm across the body, sink into the right, and step with the left empty. Staying in the right, we pick up the left, and we're going to step around, step forward to the corner with the right, and turn the waist, sink into the back foot. So we take the hands down, turn right, and pick up the left foot, and step forward, sink into the left of the right hand punches. So we turn right and open up. Back to the center. Step back on the ball of the left, repulse the monkey, 1. Turn left and open up. Step back with the right, repulse the monkey, 2. Turn right and open up. Step back with the left, repulse the monkey, 3. Step back with the right, repulse the monkey, 4. And step back with the left, bring the right foot round, repulse the monkey. And then we turn and make the ball. Bring it into the right foot, sit back into the left and look over the shoulder and step around with the right for diagonal flying. Sinking into the right, we turn the left foot back out and round the left, lifting hands, pull down and split. And then make a fist with the right, pull down and I'm gone ahead. So shoulder stroke, excuse me, Let's do that again from diagonal flying, sorry, because I've gone into the variation one. So diagonal flying, so we're going to turn the left foot out on the heel, pick up the right for lifting hands, pull down and shoulder stroke. White crane spreads wings. Turn left and sink the right hand down. Step out with the left, brush past the left knee and push. Left, right, and back to the center for needles at sea bottom. Step out for iron fan. Turn, body and chop. Roll back and split. Step forward, deflect down, intercept and punch. Flat fist and cut. And step to the corner for ward off left. Yield with the left and step forward, ward off right. Yield and yield, ward off and press. Yield and yield. Push with the right, push forward with the left. We come around for single whip again. Step out, empty left foot. So now we're going to stay in the right foot and we turn back to the right, picking up the left foot and step up with the left. And the left hand comes up as the right hand sinks down. We turn left for single, for waving hands. So let's just do that way into it. And let's go from diagonal flying, seeing as I got that. I jumped ahead to the second one the first time around. So we're in diagonal flying. So we turn the left foot out on the heel, pick up the right, pull down and shoulder stroke. And then white crane, spreads wings. Turn left and sink the right hand down, turn right and open up, back to the center, brush past the left knee and push, and then turning right and back down for needles at sea bottom. Sink into the right, and we step out with the left for iron fan penetrates the back. Turn the heel of the left, sink the right fist to the dantian and step around and turn body and chop. Pull the fist to the hip, open the fist as we turn back into the left foot for roll back and split to the front, and then turn left. Pick up the right foot as we turn back to the right and bring the fist to the hip. Turn left and release the back foot, step out with the left and sink forward to punch. And then we turn left again and the palm, right fist turns down for flat fist and cut. And then step to the corner for ward off left. And step straight ahead for ward off right. So we yield and yield, ward off and press. Yield around the front, yield around the back, push with the right, push forward with the left. And we do a little turn right. We bring the right foot round on the heel for single whip. Send out the hook, step out with the left and sink in the right. So now we stay in the right foot and we're going to turn back to the right. And as you're turning back, your right elbow sinks down and the left hand comes under. We step up with the left foot and we have here, we have a feeling of a ball on this side. So let's just do that once or twice. I'll come closer here. So we're in the right foot and we're going to turn back to the right. And as you're turning, your hook elbow sinks down. So you're just it's like you're drawing that in. Step up with the left, the hook opens, and then we begin to turn to the left. And as we sink into the left foot, we're going to step in. And the waving hands then is similar to the short form. So let's just do that way into it a few times. So I'll do it facing this way and then I'll do it facing the other way as well, so you can just copy. So we're in the right foot and we're going to turn on. So your left hand's coming under and the right hand stays at the top. The hook opens, step up with the left and then start turning to the left and the left hand comes up as the right hand sinks down. When the weight's fully in the left foot, we sink into the left, step in with the right and start turning to the right and the left hand sinks under. We sink into the right, step out with the left, left hand comes up as the right hand comes under, sink into the left, step together, turn right, sink into the right, and we step out. So that's the same as the short form, except that the warding off hand is at the throat rather than at the heart. So let's do that. from single whip. So we do it facing this way, and then I do it facing the other way. So we're in single whip, weight on the right foot. So we stay on the right foot as we bring the left foot up, and the left hand comes by the dantian, right hand is up by your throat. So as you turn to the left, the right hand sinks to the dantian, left comes up by the throat, and we step together. And then we're turning to the right, bringing the weight into the right foot, right hand comes up to the throat, left to the dantian, step out. Turning to the left, bringing the weight into the left foot, the left hand comes up as the right hand sinks down. We step together. We turn to the right, sink into the right foot, step out with the left, bring the weight into the left foot, and then we're going to be ready to draw the hook up for single whip again the next day. So let's do that now with single whip facing this way, so you see it from the other side. So this is our single whip. Sorry, I just need to. Just feels strange coming this way. Anyway, so we're in the right foot, so we're going to turn to the right and bring the left foot up. We've made the ball, and then we sink, turning to the left, we sink into the left foot and step together. Turn to the right, sink into the right foot and step out. Sink into the left foot and step together. Sink into the right foot and step out. And we're going to stay in the left end, and we're going to draw the hook up for single whip. Anyway, let's do that again facing this way. So weight on the right foot, and we turn to the right, stepping up with the left. And then start bringing the weight into the left foot as we turn left, and the left hand comes to the throat, the right hand to the dantian. Step together. Turn right, sink the left hand down, step out. Turn left, sink into the left foot, step together. Turn right, sink into the right foot and step out. And then we finish with the weight in the left foot, ready to draw the hook up. And we're coming to high pattern horse and the kick sequence. So exciting part of the form. So let's go from the crossing hands the whole way through that to the last section, and then we'll have a look because it's quite similar. So let's go from crossing hands. So we're in the left foot, and we're going to sink into the left and step around for embrace the tiger, return to the mountain, and bring the right hand up toward off. Yield with the left, yield with the right, ward off and press. Yield around the front foot, yield around the back foot, push with the right, push forward with the left. We have a little turn right, and we bring the right foot round on the heel. Make the hook and press the left hand across the body, sink in the right, step empty with the left foot to the corner, and then pick up your left foot. You step around and step forward to the corner with the right, turn the waist, and the two hands sink down. The hook is opened. We turn to the right, pick up the left foot and sink into it as the right hand comes in to punch. Turn right and open up for repulse the monkeys. Step back on the ball of the left, bring the right foot round, sink into the left foot. Turn left and open up. Step back on the ball of the right, push with the left. Turn right and open up. Step back with the left, bring the right foot round, push with the right as you sink in the left foot. Back to the center, step back with the right and sink in the right as we push with the left hand. And last one, we turn right, back to the center, and we step back with the left, sink in the left as we push with the right. Turn to the left and make the ball. Bring it into the right foot, sit back into the left, step around with the right for diagonal flying. Sink into the right and turn on the heel of the left. Round the left foot and pick up the right for lifting hands. Pull down, shoulder stroke. White crane spreads wings. Sink into the right. Step out to the left to brush past the left knee and push. Turn to the right, needles at sea bottom. Sink in the right and step out with the left for iron fan. Turn body and chop. pull the right fist to the hip, open the fist as we roll back into the back foot and split, and then turn left, pick up the right foot, bring the right fist to the hip, turn left and step forward with the left and punch with the right. Turn to the left for flat fist and cut, and then step to the corner for ward off left to the corner. Turn on the heel of the left and we step forward and right, ward off right, straight ahead. Yield with the left, yield with the right, ward off and press. Yield around the front foot, yield around the back foot, push forward with the left, and we bring the right foot round on the heel. Send out the hook, step out with the left and sink in the right. So we step up with the left for waving hands. Sink into the left and step together. Sink into the right and step out. Sink into the left and step together. And sink into the right and step out. And then draw the hook up the center. Step forward with the right empty foot, and then we send out the hook, turn on the ball of the left and step out with the left, weight in the right. Then bring the weight into the left, step up with the right, high pat on horse. Step back on the ball of the left, cross hands. Fan out, toe kick with the right. Step back on the ball of the right to cross hands. Fan out, and we have a toe kick with the left. And now we're going to turn on the heel of the right and sink into the right and heel kick with the left to the corner. Brush left knee and push. Turn on the heel of the left and step forward with the right foot, brush right knee and push. Turn on the heel of the right and step forward with the left and brush left knee and punch down. And then we turn on the heel of the left and chop. Pull the fists to the hip. Open the fists as we roll back into that back foot and split. And then turn left, pick up the right foot, sink in the right, bringing the fist to the hip. Turn left to release the back foot and step out with the left and sink forward to punch. And then we yield with the right hand coming around the left foot. Yield with the left as we come around the back foot. Make a ward off with the left hand and sink into the left as the right hand crosses in front. We fan out and a toe kick with the right straight ahead. Bring the right foot down on the heel. Sink into the right and turn left and strike with the left hand to the temple and bring the right foot round as you sink into the left foot and strike with the right to the chest. Bring the left foot round on the heel. Sink into the left foot. Step out with the right and strike to the temple. Strike to the chest. Stay in the right foot and turn the left foot back out. Cross the hands, right hand outside. Sink in the left and toe kick with the right to the corner and pull the fist to the hip as we adjust the left foot and strike the tiger's ears. Sinking in the right, we cross hands with the left hand outside and we heel kick with the left to the corner. Turn on the ball of the right foot this time. Cross the hands with the right hand outside and we heel kick with the right to the opposite corner and then step down onto the heel of the right. Bring the right fist to the hip. Step out with the left and punch. And now turn left and withdraw around the front foot. Round the back foot. Push with the left. Push forward with the right. Send out the right hand. Bring the left foot round. Yield and yield. Crossing hands. So we sink into the left and step around with the right for embrace the tiger. Return to the mountain. Ward off with the right. Yield with the left. Yield with the right. Ward off and press. Yield around the front foot. Yield around the back foot. Push and push forward. And then we bring the right foot round on the heel. Press left palm across the body. Sink in the right, and step empty at the left foot. And then we stay in the right and bring the left foot back round on the heel. Sink back into the left as we make a ball with the left hand on top. Step forward and right for parching wild horses. Sink back into the left, turning on the heel of the right. Step to the left and open up that ball of energy. Sit back and make the ball. Step with the right and open up. Sit back and make the ball. and step with the left and open up. Sit back and make the ball. And last one, we step with the right and then keep the right palm up as we bring the right foot round on the heel. Turn the palm over, sink into the right and make the ball. And step forward and left, ward off left. Step forward and right, forward off right. Yield with the left and yield with the right, ward off and press. Yield around the front foot, yield around the back foot. Push with the right, push forward with the left. Come on for single whip. Step out with the left, sink in the right. So we're going to turn back on the heel of the left for fair ladies. Sink into the left, bring the right hand to the hip. Step to the corner, yield, roll up and push. Sit back into the right foot, bringing the left foot round on the heel. Sink your left hand down to the hip. Step around with the right, little turn left, yield, roll up and push. Sink in the left. Step forward with the right, sinking the right palm to the hip. Step to the corner, yield, roll up and push. And then bring that left foot round on the heel. Sink into the left, make your ward off with the right. Step around with the right, roll up and push. And now we're going to bring the right foot round on the heel as we turn left. Press the left hand to the dantian. Step forward and left forward off left. Step forward and right forward off right. Yield and yield. Ward off and press. Yield around the front. Yield around the back. Push and push. Single whip. So we step out with the left and sink into the right. So we're going to turn back and step up with the left for waving hands. Like we did earlier, sink into the left and step together. Sink into the right and step out. Sink into the left and step together. Sink into the right and step out. And we draw the hook up the center line. Send out the hook. Step out with the left. We have a squatting single whip. Turn the left foot out, sink into the left, pick up the right and toe kick with the right straight ahead. Step back on the ball of the right, pick up the left, toe kick with the left straight ahead. Repulse the monkey. Push with the right as we sink in the left. Push with the left as we sink in the right. Push with the right, sinking in the left. Push with the left as we sink in the right. We step back and push with the right as we sink into the left. So we turn and make the ball, bring it into the right foot, sit back and step around for diagonal flying. And then turning the left foot back out, we pick up the right for lifting hands, pull down, and now we have the variation split. Make a fist with the right, hammer down into the left palm. Turn right and open up again, step out with the left. Pick up the right foot for lifting hands, pull down, split, and the shoulder stroke variation. Yield, yield, white crane spreads wings. Sink the right hand down, step out with the left, brush left knee and push. Needles at sea bottom. Iron fan. Turn body. And snake sticks out tongue. So pull the right hand to the hip, roll back into the back foot and split. Then we pick up the right foot, sink in the right and step forward and left. Punch with the right. Flat fist and cut into ward off left. Ward off right. Yield and yield, ward off and press. Yield and yield. Push with the right, push forward with the left. And we bring the right foot round on the heel for single whip. So then we're heading into waving hands again, and there's a lovely variation in this waving hands which I'll do next week. And we're really at the end, just a few more postures to the end of the form, new postures. So let's go from this diagonal flying round to that single pip again with the variations, and we open up. We're in the right, and we're going to turn on the heel of the left, pick up the right foot for lifting hands, pull down and split. And then we make a fist with the right hand. So you're going to pick up the right foot and step around, like you're bringing your arm around somebody. And as you hammer down into the left foot comes back on the ball of the foot. So then we open up again, turning to the right, step around with the left foot, lifting hands as the right foot comes in, pull down, split again. And the second time we're going to make a fist with the right hand, and the left tiger's mouth looks around that fist as you step. Keep the weight in the left foot, because this is an attack with the right elbow or arm. So when that's done, we open up for yield, yield, white crane spreads wings. Step out to brush past the left knee and push. Needles at sea bottom. Iron fan. Turn body and chop. Or stick out the tongue, sorry. Roll back and split. Pick up the right foot and step to the corner, bring the fist to the hip. Turn left to yield and step out with the left foot and punch with the right. So turn to the left for flat fist and cut. Step to the corner for ward off left. Step forward for ward off right, and we yield, ward off and press. Yield and yield, push with the right, push forward with the left, single whip. So now let's actually just do that from diagonal flying. So, and I'll keep going this time to show you the variation on the waving hands, just so that it begins to get into your head what we're going to be doing, which is really interesting. So we're in diagonal flying. So we're going to turn the left foot out, pick up the right foot, pull down and split. And then on the first one, we hammer down into the left. Then we step around again, lifting hands, pull down, split. And the second time it's a shoulder stroke variation. Weights on the left foot, into the right foot then for white crane spreads wings. Turn left and sink the right hand down. Step out with the left foot, brush left knee and push. Needles at sea bottom. Iron fan. Turn body. And chop. Stick out the tongue, sorry. Bring that to the hip and then open the tongue and down to split. And then we turn to the left and pick up the right foot. Sink in the right, turn left to yield and step out with the left and punch with the right. So turn left for flat fist and cut, you'll come into the back foot. We step to the corner for ward off left. Step forward for ward off right, and then yield and yield, ward off and press. Yield and yield, push with the right, push forward with the left. Left hand moves closer for the single whip. We step out with the left, and then you're going to step up with the left for waving hands. Sink into the left, step together. Sink into the right, step out. Sink into the left, step together. Sink into the right, step out. And then on the last one, as we bring the right hand up, instead of our usual, the left hand is here, and we turn the waist and strike with the left hand. So I'm just going to show you that from this side as well. So we're from single whip. So we're here. So we're going to step up with the left like we were doing earlier. Sink into the left and step together. Sink into the right and step out. Sink into the left and step together. Sink into the right and step out. And then as we come into the last one here, we bring the right hand up, and then we're going to turn to the right, and the left hand strikes across the body. So it's a nice variation. Like it's like you bring the right hand up, and then the left hand strikes across the body. So we finish with the weight in the right foot, but I shall work on that the next night. So there we are. Tai Chi'd up for another evening. So have a great evening and I shall talk to you soon. Bye for now.